Is that better? Hey, we have sound. Thank God. Technical issues, ignore me. Right. Okay. Bugs out of the way. This is not going to go well in the slightest, so I do apologise. So, hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. This is round 2 of the WRX Challenge. Now, most of you eagle-eyed people out there are probably thinking, hang on a sec, Thingy. Have you been at the whiskey again? You sound a lot different. Well, the truth is, Thingy's having a little bit of a break at the moment. So we thought, well, we really don't want to have him come back with the huge amount of races that are pretty much waiting for him. So they've brought in the backup. When I say they've brought in the backup, it's not really much of a backup, I won't lie. I suppose you could say it's like the wish.com of thingamajig. But anyway, let's just carry on. So yes, enough about me and my silly shenanigans, and please ignore the technical issues from the start. I am out of my comfort zone and don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, carrying on. Yes, welcome to round 2 of the WRX Challenge. So what is the WRX Challenge? The WRX Challenge is VRC's one-make series using the Subaru Isle of Man Time Attack car. Drivers will need to tame this wild beast of a car across 10 weeks of racing that will test all of their driving skills to the limit. Challenge is the name of the game, as drivers will be faced with sprint and endurance races both on and off the road, all while battling the elements. So there's 10 rounds in total. We've had round 1, which it went pretty well, believe it or not, which was a triple sprint, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it was a triple sprint. So today will be a double feature at the Red Bull Ring. And it's night time. What a start, eh? What a start. Couldn't get any better. So, the guys have all done their qualifying in the dark. Brave souls, I'm not going to lie. So, on pole position, that is Homesick Alien. Oh, excuse me. In the Repsol Subaru. Always looking quite nice, that Subaru. I won't lie, it is quite nice. Very nice. Then second, we have Jocus in a McLaren replica Subaru. Always looking nice. Always a threat at the top there if things go wrong. Third is, who wants to take bets? Yeah, we know it's Sky. What else would he be in, honestly? What else would he have besides Monster? Just in different varieties of colours most of the time. He is in third, so he's going to be a threat at the top, no doubt. Fourth, that is Bunny. The return of the Bunny. Car 53 with the fast conveyors. I think he always uses fast conveyors, doesn't he? I think so. Don't hold me to that. Third, fourth, fifth. It's Harv! It's the Harvey! Scary Rambo. Yes. Dunkin' Donuts. I fancy donuts now. Damn you, Harvey. Sixth. That's Big Dan in the Rich Energy. I hope you're still getting paid for those, mate, because they should be bringing in money for you. Car 34. Sixth, Big Dan. Seventh, that's the Belgian Bullet. It's the Bazza, the Belgian Bullet in the Hypermix. That's Hypermix. Hypermix, I don't know. I can't pronounce things very well at all. I am not very good at these. You will often find me mispronouncing many things because, well, I'm just crap. Where are we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. Rito! It's Rito! Car 52, also in the fast conveyors. It must be a family thing, I think. Don't hold me to that. And I've lost positions again. 8th. 9th. Koi! It's the Koi of Carp. No, it isn't. 22. Help me out here. Mrs. Guesty, I think. Yes, Mrs. Guesty. Sorry, you're going to get that a lot. Forgive me. Guesty, Mrs. Guesty. Oh, God. Mrs. Guesty in 9th. The Monster Energy Punch. I think that's the second of 3, I believe. I could be wrong. I've lost positions. Koi, car 23 in the Rapid Fit Subaru. I'll tell you what, that is a classic livery, that. Nice work on that one, mate. Who doesn't love a good classic livery? 76. That is... Thingy! It is the Thingy-majig. I'm not very good with numbers. Thingy-majig in the Milwaukee, I think. I've lost position, so apologise. I don't know. Perchon, I believe. Is it Perchon? It is the Perchon. The fast conveyors. Subaru. 4. Who wants to have a guess on this? Yeah, it's Pat. It's Pat. That is quite good. I'm not going to lie. Nice mix of the RB Visa and Sauber Steak. Yeah, it's quite a good mix, that one. Not a bad mix at all. 85, that is Guesty. All the way at the back here. It's quite a surprise for Guesty. I thought you might be a little bit... Oh, no, he had the grid penalty, didn't he? He had a grid penalty. That's why, yes. I wonder why he was a bit weird back here. Seems a bit off, having him all the way down here. So, who's ready for some carnage? And I'm not talking about the racing. Okay. So, let's get into position. Let's fire that up. Nope, that's all. Nope, we want that on, don't we? It's that we want off. Yes. Okay, so, no, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Let's go back to the beginning. So, we're on 5 lights. Let's have some carnage. So, we've got 5 lights. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the carnage begins and they're off. So it's raining already. That's not going to be looking good there. Homesick taking up the lead coming up to the first corner. Joker's down into second. And Sky's coming through in third. It's taking a bit of the last side. And Joker's has dropped down to 4. So not the best to start for Jokers. And coming in the dark and the wet, not looking good at all. Half's down in 5th. We've got Big Dan, and he's dropped quite a bit, or he's stayed in the same place. I can't remember the positions already, so this is going cracking already. Wish.com, get a refund. Bazza's then 7th, and he's having a look at Big Dan, but he's being chased by Rito and Mrs. Guesty. Fast lane versus Monster Punch. Who's going to take it up the inside? Rito's got it on the inside. He swings it to the outside, holds position as they come down to turn number 4. Off we go. That's Coy. He's made up a few positions. He's going in 9th now, pretty good. Mrs. Guesty now back down into 10th. Pat's up to 11th. Who have we lost? We've lost Perchon. Oh, and Thingy's dropped to the back as well. Probably not the best of starts, but got to give him credit. He's been out for a couple of months. He's not been racing for a while, so bound to be some rust there. Get some WD-40 on it, lads. You'll be fine. And Sky's taking the lead. Sky's taking the lead from Homesick Alien. He won't be happy with that. You know he'll be coming back with that one. Harv's up to 3rd. Harv's in the last of the podium position. That's going cracking well. Bunny's at 4th, and he's got Big Dan for big company. You know he's going to be having a look for a next block. Rito's in 6th. Keeping up with the rest of them. Passes in 7th. Is he going to have a look at Reader at the inside? Reader's covering off the corner. He's rolled on over to the outside, defending the position very well. Go on, Belgian Bullet. This is Guesty and Guesty. They both have it. The married couple are having a go at it. Who's going to have the trousers in this one at the end of the day? I think it's going to be Guesty. He's up to 8th already. Not a bad start at all, considering he was last from the start. As we now come up to that vicious second corner. And Mrs. Guesty's gone. No, Sky's gone. Sky's lost the back end. He probably won't want me to rewind it. He suffers enough of it from it here. So Guesty moves up to 7th. Skyjacker moves into the middle. Guesty defending the inside line there. Oh, there's a little bit of a clattering there. Oh no, that's Harv. Harv's lost it. Oh, the poor lad, he was running in 3rd at one point. You know he's going to be disappointed with that. Poor chap. Unlucky there. Pat's keeping up in 11th. Jokers has dropped down as well. Jokers has dropped down, so he must have been part of that calamity with Harv. Another one, unfortunately. Coy's dropped as well. Oh no, the rain is down. He's got damage on the front right-hand side. Oh dear. Started so well, made his way up there. Poor lad, he's not going to be very happy with that. So, currently in the lead, Home 6, now about to start lap 3. He's got a bit of a lead already over Bunny. Bunny leading already the rest of them. It's got Redo for company, who's not going to have a look in the inside. No, you don't want to be doing that in this weather. Don't be taking risks. Big Dan, hoping to pop on there. Oh no, that's Bazza. Bazza's lost it. Oh, Paul, he was going quite well as well. Oh, the Belgian bullets dropping like stones. Oh, the poor lad. Harvey's up to 9th, and he's giving Perch on something to think about. He's looking on the inside of the right-hander. And that's it. There you go, lad. Keep it pointing in the right direction. Good lad. There's Bazza in 10th. Won't be happy with that spin. He's got a lot of making up to do. Now he'll be wanting for a podium. He won't be stopping it until he gets it. Joker's down in 11th. There's Pat. Oh, I thought he was having a look there. And there comes Thingy. Thingy wants a piece of the pack. He wants a piece of the pack. You know he's going to have a look at him. Not using the DRS, strangely enough. Well, if he's comfortable without it, why not? It'll definitely give him more grip, but it won't help him out on the straights. Coy's making up for lost time as well after that horrible off. Going for the fastest lap. Pat's got the fastest lap with a 1:38.2. So back at the front, yep, Home 6 now, building up an even bigger gap. This is where the alien says, right chaps, this is how you do it in the wet. Watch and learn. Bunny's now in 2nd. Has he got Redo? Yes, Redo's got. He's not that far behind Bunny. He's definitely having a look. Sky's made up for lost ground as well. He's now caught up into 4th. He's got Big Dan for company as well. I wonder how these two are going to follow it up. They're good. They're often chatting to each other on the chat, telling each other where they are. You know that they'll be telling, oh, I'm here. That's a Y on the back of there as well, isn't it? Can't imagine what that was for. Cheeky boy. The gap's opened up to Guesty. Oh no, the Guesties are at it again. They're at it again. Guesty gets on the inside. Coming up. Go on, Mrs. Guesty. Show him what he's. Get him in his place. Get him in his place. We'd love him, really. Bazza's trying to catch up with the rest of them now after that spin. Perch on, I know his Joker's having a look on the inside of Perch on, and whoa, that was Harv at the background. Whoa, nearly collided with the Thingy. Poor Harv losing the back end. He's got damage. It's not going to be holding him up too much, hopefully. There's Coy trying to make catch. Has Pat dropped? I'm not sure if Pat's dropped. Yeah, go on, drift it, lad. That's how you do it. Drift it round the corner. He's been getting some lessons off Big Dan. Drift King. So at the moment, is Bunny catching up? I think Bunny might be catching up to Homesick. The gap seems smaller than it was before. Unless I'm losing my marbles, because I'm way out of my comfort zone for doing this, but never mind. I think the gap has dropped to Bunny. The Sky's now trying to catch up with Bunny. He's not going to be wasting long. He wants more podiums. He's got one at the moment, but he'll definitely want more than third. Rito's dropped into fourth, and he's got Big Dan behind him. Is he going to have a look? No, thinks better of it. Here comes Mr. Guesty. Wants to make up for that poor start when he was at the back through. And no, he's losing the back end. That back end wants to see what the front end is doing, but the front end's saying, no, that's my spot. Get your own at the back, boy. There's Bazza in seventh. He's overtaken Mrs. Guesty. He's making up for lost ground now. So he'll be wanting to take it to the front. Mrs. Guesty giving him something to think about, though, saying, no, if you want that seventh place, you'll have to beat me first. Come at it, youngster. I'll put you in your place. Jokers. He's in ninth now. He's sadly dropped from, is it third? Ooh, back end wants to kick out. He's got Perchon for company. Perchon will definitely want to have a piece of the Jokers. And Joker's sliding it like an absolute boss. You do it, man. I bet he's been taking lessons on Big Dan as well on how to drift. So Perchon trying to catch him up there. Thingamajig also chasing down Perchon. He'll probably want to do better from the start that he had. It wasn't a bad start. It's just a slight drop. Looks like, oh, there we go. He's got the DRS open now. As half, he'll be wanting to catch up even more now. He'll be wanting better places. And Coy, poor Coy, and oh, Pat's dropped off now. The track is actually starting to dry out. So with that, a pit stop's allowed? A pit's allowed in this? I suppose it is an option. We could come in and get drier tyres on. That would definitely shaken things up. So back at the front. Let's have a quick rundown, everyone. We've got Homesick in first. Bunny chasing him down in second, giving him something really positive to think about. Sky's in third, who will want to also catch up with them as well. Rito in fourth. We've got a big, small traffic behind him with Big Dan in fifth. Guesty sixth. Bazza in seventh. It's now a three-way fight for fifth. Bazza's having a look at Guesty. We don't see this very often, but when we see it, it is beautiful. Guesty having to go around the outside. No, that's Rito. There's now a fight for fourth. Rito leading the charge. Big Dan behind. Guesty in sixth. Bazza in seventh. That's going to be a good fight. We'll have to keep our eye on that one. Perchon is in eighth, doing incredibly well. Thingamajig in ninth, doing well as well. And there goes Halves. He's off to dunk some donuts, and he's, oh, careful. Whoa, there goes Mrs. Guesty round the outside. Legend. Do that again. Let's see some more overtaking like that. But Halves is now having a look inside of Mrs. Guesty coming up to the first corner. Not the ideal place to do it. Oh, there's Jokers. He's losing the back end. Oh, there we go. And yes, I am aware there's chat, but I'm struggling to keep up all with it at the moment. And I'll tell you what, Thingy, how you do this day in, day out, I will never know. I can't do more than one thing at once. So Perchon's having a look. No, Mrs. Guesty's lost the back end. She's lost the back end. Oh, no, she's lost it. Everyone's having to take evasive action, but she's still there. She's still in 11th. Coy's gone up into 10th. He's taking advantage of all of the calamity and said, thank you very much, I'll be having those. So we've got Mrs. Guesty in 11th. Jokers, having to take a beat. He's onto the grass. Need some mowing, sir. And he's onto the kitty litter. And Pat's come to join him in sympathy. Oh, we're having a party in here. I don't mind me. Can I join? And can I join? I don't get much company these days. So at the front we have Homesick. That gap is not slowing or increasing by much at all. It's pretty even Stevens. No, Bunny, you don't want to lose the back end, you don't want to lose second, because any mistake and Sky is going to be on you like a rash. He'll take advantage of any mistake that you make and he will punish you for it. So always careful when you've got the Skyjacker in place. fourth, and we've got a battle for fourth with Reno, Guesty, Big Dan and Bazza. You love to see these four absolutely crack it out. Reno doing incredibly well in four. You know that with these guys behind him, it's going to be... Oh no, it's going to have a look on the inside. He's having a look on the inside. Oh no. He takes it inside. Dan's having a sniff of his exhaust. He has to go wide to avoid it. Bazza stays back. Says, I'm not having a piece of that just yet. I'll come for you a lot later. No calling the Belgian bullet for nothing. We've got Perchon down in 8th. He's in a little bit of no man's land with a gap between 7th and 9th. Thingy trying his best. Go on, lad. You know you can have it, lad. Go on, go get him. And Coy's now gone off. The wet weather's taking people. They're not taking any prisoners whatsoever. He's now got Mrs. Guesty for company. Who's going to battle it out on this one with Harvey right behind him? Will punish any mistake. Mrs. Guesty having a look on the inside. And Coy's gone a little bit wide on the inside. Is Mrs. Guesty going to punish him for it by going on in the inside for this penultimate corner? Oh no, she backs out of it, and Harvey says, right, if you won't have it, I will. And he goes through into 11th. Got Jokers down in 13th, trying his heart. Oh, I thought he was going to go wide then. And Pat, yeah, he's definitely taking lessons from Dan. He says, right, if I'm going to end last, I'm going to end it in style. The gap's increased between Homesick and Bunny. It's definitely a lot bigger now. Hang on a second, and Sky's gone for second place on the inside. Belter of a move, takes the inside, punishes Bunny for not defending the corner. But Bunny's going to have a look at him on the outside. Sky's defending the inside well. He's going to hold him tight to the outside. Round we go. Guesty holds on the inside and takes it to the ground. Yes, Sky defends second place well. Beautiful move there by Sky. I wish we would have kept it in time, but never mind. So, Guesty having a look at Reno now. Reno defending fourth like an absolute brick wall. Says if you want fourth, you're going to have to fight hard for it. I've earned this one, so come at me. So Guesty will definitely want fourth. He'll want to be chasing down the leaders. That's what he'll be wanting to do. Big Dan's now dropped back a little bit. Now starting to lose pace with those two in front of him. Bazza's also dropped back. We've got quite a big gap here between Bazza, Perchon, Thingamajig's and Sky's gone in. Sky's gone into the pits. Is he going to put dries on? It's just underneath the threshold for dry tyres, but he'll have to stick to the racing line. See, if he goes on the curbs, he's lost. If he goes on the curbs, he is lost. So he'll have to stay on the racing line. The gap's increased to Bunny. So Bunny not able to keep up with the alien as much, but he's that down to the intermediates not working as well on the slightly drier track than before. Reno's now in third. Oh yeah, because Sky pitted. Duh. Reno's now in third. This is now for the last spot of the podium. Is Reno going to get a spot on the podium? We don't see it very often. We like to see it. We love to see it. Go on, Reno. Bring it home, lad. Guesty will definitely have something to say about that, though. He'll be chasing down Guesty. He's got a bit of meat on the back of Reno's car, saying, I want a piece of that. And Guesty spins. Yep, he's off drifting. And yep, Dan's doing what Dan does best. If it isn't sideways, he doesn't want to know about it. Bazza will definitely have to say something about that. If you drift any more like that, I'm going to overtake you, mate, and I'll have that podium. Oh, is Big Dan having a look at Guesty? Did Guesty make a mistake? Big Dan's going to have a look on the inside. Oh, he just backs out of it. Guesty survives for another day. Definitely know he won't be holding that much, and all this fighting is leaving Reno. That's Dan. Dan's gone in the pits as well. Is this another dry tyre? Is this another dry tyre strategy? I wonder. Perchon now moves up into 7th. Yes, thank you. So Thingy's now up to 6th. So what started bad is ending up good, but can he keep it? How long's left? 16 minutes. That's 4 minutes left. Can he hold this? Can he hold 6th? 4 more minutes. Birchon is in 7th. Mrs. Guesty's in 8th. The track is definitely drying up a lot more now. Harvey in 9th. Sky, no, he's on the intermediates. He's changed tyres, so he's going for more grip. Is that going to come back to bite him, I wonder? Big Dan's coming out. What's he gone on with? He's gone for intermediates. So it's just another set of tyres to go on. Coy's gone in as well. Has Coy changed his tyres? Is Coy on the... Yes, Coy is on the intermediate. Jokers is on mediums. Why is he going so slowly? Oh, because of the wet. So Jokers is in last, but he's on the mediums. If he sticks to the dry track, he's going to absolutely fly. Brave move, though. It's a brave move, because if he hits any of the curbs when it's soaking, he's not going to have any grip. Yeah, you can see he's looking for the grip, but off he goes. Salutations, sir. Good luck. You're going to need it. Rito's pitted. Rito's pitting as well. Is that going to be another for wet tyres? So Guesty moves up to 4th. Batters now moved to 3rd. He's got the last of the podium. The top 2 really don't want to know. The tyre wear, they're doing pretty well for the tyre wear. Let's have a look at, yeah, not doing too badly. So Guesty's now in the hunt for the last spot of the podium. He's got Thingy for company. Thingamajig's definitely going to have a look at Guesty for that 5th place. He's going to have that 4th. And he has a look there. This is Guesty's now in 6th. Harvey in 7th. Skyjacking in 8th. So he's gone from 3rd to 8th for a change of tyre. With 2 minutes left, I don't think he's going to take much advantage of that. It's just a shame. Rito, yes, fresh intermediates. He's dropped down to 10th. He's got Big Dan for company. He pitted on the previous lap. So he's managed to jump Rito. And these two are oh, he's going to have a look. No. Yeah, he backs out of it. It's a smart move. Don't want to be taking each other out. Birchon's got fresh intermediates on. Coy's got fresh intermediates on. He's definitely going faster than he was before, so he's definitely improving, but not by much. Pat's now in 13th. He got the fresh intermediates on. Joker's on the racing mediums is 159 last lap. I can't remember the lap. Bazza's coming as well. Bazza's coming in. He's coming in for some fresh intermediates. This has changed the 3rd all the way down up to, which Guesty now moves up into the podium, slides wide. It must be taking absolute punishment on the tyres because a lot of them are struggling. Guesty and Thingy's on the verge of a podium. Can Thingy get a podium? Another podium? He did last week. Is he have a look on the outside? Guesty has to defend. Switch across the inside. No, he can't find a way through. Is Guesty slowing off? No, I don't think he is. It could be me though. Bang, there he is! Thingy's up into 3rd now. Can Thingy hold it? Defends the inside and he's gone slightly wide. No, he's in the litter. Oh, poor lad. Did so well as well. So down in 5th we've got Harvey. He's all on his own. Skyjacker in 6th now. Wondering if that pit stop was worth the gamble, but what do I know? He's the one sat there, not me. This is Guesty's moved up into 7th. Look, there's a huge gap down into Bazza. He's still got Rito for company, which means, hang on a second, Big Dan's dropped. Big Dan must have had a drop because he's now Bazza in front of Rito when it was Big Dan before. Another accident we missed there. And Rito's overtaken Bazza now, so Bazza's taking a piece back of him. Now moves up into 8th. Big Dan has dropped to 10th. I wonder if it was back end that had gone. It's slippery out there, so there's no telling about it. Birchon in 11th, doing quite well. Coy in 12th. Can you tell I'm losing my voice? Pat down in 13th, and the medium's not holding up as well as I did think they would, but the track is drying more. Is that going to play into his hands? And Thingy's pitting. Thingy is pitted. He's probably putting on some fresh medium, and oh, we've gone over the 20 minutes. Okay, so there. Right, let's have a quick rundown. We've got Bunny. Bunny's in first. So he's low on fuel. So I guess a pit stop must be on the cards, which throws away what I thought was the time, but never mind. So ignore everything I've said. It could play into their hands later on. Guesty is low on fuel, so is he going to pit this lap? Yes, he's pitting this lap. That means it's relieved Homesick, who retakes the lead for a reason I am not aware of. Guesty's now into third, and with me not having a clue of what's going on in this race, it means that some of them at the back have the chance of getting back up, which means Sky, who I originally thought was a break move, oh, and there goes Harves, has said, right, shows what you know, because I'm pitting and I've got third place back. In fact, no, I have third place back, so you're wrong. Therefore I'm sacked. So Bunny's coming to the pits, Harvey's coming to the pit. Mrs. Guesty hasn't pitted. I can see that one. 30-minute race is right. So it is a 30-minute race, not 20 minutes like this clown thought. So we have another 8 minutes left. Mrs. Guesty's in fifth. She hasn't pitted. Rito is in sixth. I think he did pit. Yes, he did pit. Batter's in seventh. He definitely did pit, so he's definitely going to be fighting for a podium. Big Dan is in eighth. Is he going to be fighting for a podium? Perchon in ninth, who has pitted. Coy has pitted. Harvey has just come out of the pits. He's dropped behind Coy. The next one is in pitch black. Good luck. Oh, good. Oh no, there's Coy. Coy's got off. What a time to be distracted. And I mean by me, not him. Coy finds the litter, which means he's dropped some tenths to half. Pat's come to join him. I like parties. And Thingy's oh, he was on the racing mediums, but I guess it's still a bit too wet to have the mediums on. So he's gone back onto the wets. Well, why not? Go for it, lad. What do I know? So we have Homesick in the lead still. He's just lapped Thingy-majig. Guesty's in second. Mind you, no, Homesick hasn't pitted yet, so is the gap going to be big enough for him to get out in first? We'll have to wait and see. Guesty's in second. He hasn't pitted either. Sky has pitted, so depending on how quick the pit stops are going to be, Skyjacker could be knocking on first at this rate. If he keeps it together, keeps his foot down to some degree, he might be fighting for the top of the podium. Bunny, who was in second, has dropped to fourth, but Homesick and Guesty are still to pit, so that's still to be taken into play. Mrs. Guesty in fifth. She hasn't pitted either. She holds it all together just well. She's got Rito right behind him. She's going to be fighting off Rito for quite a number of time, but he has pitted, whereas Mrs. Guesty hasn't. So that one's, yeah, oh no, she is fighting for it. She's definitely fighting for it. Big Dan, who has pitted, he'll be wanting to get some places back up after his pit stop. There's Perchon in 8th. Got Batter in 9th. I don't know if these dropped or not because I can't keep track of everything. There's Harvey in 10th, and he's still scrapping with Coy. Coy having a look on the inside, but he's just having to back out a little bit. He's taking the inside. No, I'm going to drift the back end a little bit. Oh, still drift on the outside. Coy sticks to the inside, boots it as soon as you get to the lane, and he's having a look on the inside again. Stuck on the inside, and Harv's having to go out wide a little bit. Coy sticks to that inside again. Definitely going to have to come back to this one. Pat in 12th. Big gap in between in front and behind him, so he's in no man's land, bless him. No one to play with. I think he's getting the blue flags to Homesick. Definitely don't want to be holding up, that's for sure. Not when he's fighting for the lead. There's Jokers in 14th. He's also in no man's land, but he's still on the racing medium. He's even got the fastest lap. So, the racing mediums do have a chance to get the grip down, but yeah, it's on the outside. That's where there's no grip. You just can't find the grip to take advantage of the dry tyres. That's the problem. So, still stuck behind. Sky's still in second, but he's being hounded by Guesty, but he's still to pit. So Sky doesn't have to worry about Guesty getting into trouble. Guesty's going to have to drop back a bit. Bunny's in 4. He hasn't pitted. Hang on, he must have pitted because he's got fresh mediums on. So Bunny has pitted for fresh tyres, but no fuel. With 3 minutes left, I think he'll survive. I think he should. Rito in 5th. Yeah. Big Dan in 6th. He'll be hunting him down, and there's the back end going again. This is Guesty's in 7th. She's got Perch on, and Bazza. I think Bazza has dropped. Whoa, Bazza's gone out wide. Probably to expect another barrier, I suspect, but not in this weather, mate. You don't need to expect those. And Perchon's just gone slightly wide. That's allowed Mrs. Guesty to get through, but where's Bazza? Bazza can't take advantage of the mistake by Perchon. There's Halves. Oh, he's gone slightly wide right there. Goes the back end. He's right, no. Done with this. I don't like this wet. That means Coy's finally been relieved of Halve. Poor lad. Yeah, you do well, mate. I'm not. You do well. There's Pine 12. And, he's catching up Perchon, so he finally has a playmate. It's for 11th, and every point counts. He's Thingy down in 13th. Not sure the wets are giving him the advantage he would like, but we love him anyway. We can't really judge, really. There's Jokers who's still in 14th. He can't take advantage of the dry tyres. It's a brave call, but it turns out to be the wrong one. So there's Homesick in first. I thought his hazards on for a second. He's low on fuel. Will he have enough to? That's what he's indicating. That's probably what I saw was the hazards. But has he probably got enough fuel to last him till the end? Just has to keep it together. Bunny's a huge, and yeah, he's got Sky for company. Bunny's in second, Sky's in third for us. This is fourth, second of the podium. We're in the last minute of the race. This is for the last 2 spots of the podium. Bunny won't want to give that up for anything, and Sky will take it for everything. There's Guesty in fourth. I don't think he'll catch up in time to fight for the podium. But from last to fourth, in wet weather, is definitely worth a pat on the back, without a doubt. Frito in fifth, in the gap. There's Big Dan chasing him down. Then there's the Belgian Bullet Bazza in seventh, who's got Perchon chasing him close behind. And I think that one's definitely out of his reach a little bit. Then there's a big gap back to Coy, gap to Mrs. Guesty. Yep, we're on the final lap now. So, timer is up, the 30 minutes is gone. Halves is in 11th, Pat in 12th, Stingy in 13th, and then Joker's in 14th. But today, for this race, it's all about this man. I don't know why I pressed that. It's all about this man. It's the myth. It's the alien. Homesick Alien brings it home in first. Well done, lad. Bunny comes home in second, who's still got Sky for company. He's just brought out a little bit of gap, so I'd say that this one is done and dusted. Bunny gets second, Sky gets third. I'm not going to say it, it's trademarked. I'll think of one of my own eventually. Guesty comes home in fourth. Cracking job from last to fourth. Rito brings it home in fifth. Cracking drive, well done. Big Dan comes home in sixth. Rich Energy will be happy with that one. Bazza's coming home in seventh. Got Perchon in eighth. Coy in ninth. They're all coming through in order. Thank you. Doesn't make this any easier. This is Guesty in 10th. It's quite a good result. And Jokers has been lapped. And then It's half, and then I think Pat is last, so we'll leave it there.
Christ, my voice is killing me.
I have liquid refreshments. I can't say the cold beverages. Trademark. Oh, can you tell I'm outside my comfort zone for doing this? So, Homesick Alien comes home in a wet first place. He'll be definitely happy with that one. It's championship points. Every point will count towards getting that championship again, which I'm sure he's won before. I'm pretty sure he has. Bunny in second. Oh, God, I see what you mean by the camera. I don't know how you change there. I'm sorry, you'll have to do with that, I'm afraid. Bunny comes out in second. It's a good podium, another good points haul for his hunt in the championship. Sky is somewhere. He's somewhere. Right, there you go. I'll give you that one. I don't like this. Sky comes home in third. That'll definitely help him out in his championship battle. Cracking result for the Spinjacker. Okay, now you give me the view. Thank you, game. Git. I don't think you actually spun today, so you can be pleased with that one. If you did, I didn't see it. Fourth place goes to Guesty. Cracking job. Last to fourth. I tell you what, take your hat off, lad. That one definitely is a comeback and a half. Rido comes home in fifth. That will definitely be good for his championship battle. Big Dan is in sixth. Always great points. Baz is in seventh at the back all the way over there. Can you see it? It's that little blue dot just in front of the big green one. I see what you mean by the camera now. It's crap. Yeah, you can have Bazza there. Look, there's Bazza. He's just behind all the... Yeah. Perchon is in eighth. Cracking job, lad. Well done. Got Coy in ninth. That's always a good set of points coming home. Mrs. Guesty in 10th. Harv in 11th. Pat, who is still to finish. I'll let you do that, don't worry. Thingamajig in 13th. All the points count, mate, so don't be discouraged just yet. And Jokers, the gamble with the dry tyre. I can see you thinking, mate. I can see you thinking, but just didn't pay off. It was a good try, though. Definitely a good try. So, I'm going to let Pat finish, and then we'll have to do race 2. We'll have to do race 2. Joys. Right. Oh, it's in pitch black as well, isn't it? Ugh. Man, did I pick some timing to do this? Honestly. Why am I looking up this? Right, we're on round 2, aren't we? Round 2, where are we? There we go. Oh, this does not look interesting. This does not look inviting at all. Oh, yes, and it does the, It actually shows the results, doesn't it? Yeah, right. So when it loads up, don't look. Spoilers. So don't look. I'm going to tell you not to look. Thinking told you not to look. So I'm going to tell you the same. So you're all right for the moment. Enter the scary door. Wow, this is actually taking a while. I thought it'd be faster than this, I'm not going to lie. Well, mind you, I'm going to have to get onto those comments. I don't know how you do this, Maggie. I really don't. I can't keep track of one, let alone 2. Right, so we're nearly there. Hang on a second. What if I... Right, it's going to load up now, so don't look. Stop it. There we go. Right, so I'm going to have to do this for the time being. Apologies. Right, so it is a reverse of the result from race 1. Right, so we've got Jokus on pole. We've got Thingy in second.
My apologies. Thingy in second. We've got Pat in third, Harv in fourth, Guesty in fifth, Coy's in sixth, Perch on seventh, Baz is in eighth, Big Dan in ninth, Rido in 10th, 11th for Guesty, 12th for Skyjacker, nearly said spin then. 13th is for Bunny, and Homesick is dead last, and it's pitch black. It is absolutely throwing it down. What could possibly go wrong on my end? I do not know. Well, strap in. This is not probably going to end well. So we've got 5, like 4, 3, 2, 1. Off they go. Carnage begins. So Jokers gets a cracking start. Oh, Thingy-Majig's hanging back, and I can't tell who is who anymore. All I see is Disney lights. And they go into the first. That's Mrs. Guesty going through. Mrs. Guesty slipping up on the inside. Harvey skipped through as well. Guesty on. Whoa, that was hard. And oh, bang, bang. There we go. Dan squeezed through. I'm not keeping up with it. Ladders in fourth. Homesick's up to fifth already. The aliens show it. I bet he used his teleportation device or something. Fall off the mothership. Guesty's in sixth. No, he's in seventh now. Perch on screaming up on the inside. Rido's in eighth. Bunny's in ninth. Coy's in 10th. I think he was a part of the. I think he might have been a part of the calamity that happened back there. I'm not sure. I'm not rewinding it. I have a big enough trouble as it is keeping up with this. There's Bunny down in 10th as well. Thingamajig's in 11th after not the best of starts. Joker's in 12th. He was on pole, so he must have been a part of the calamity. There's Hard in there as well. I did see him spin off, and Skyjacker must have been in part of that as well. He's gone to see the kitty litter. There's not there, mate. I cleaned that up years ago. And it's Big Dan that's taken the lead. He's taken the lead from Bazza. I can't remember. Oh, it was Mrs. Guesty that was in first. That's somebody else going wide. I can't tell who it is. All I see is black. Big Dan is now taking the lead. Bazza's having a look on the outside. A braver man than me. Yes, I'm sure. You're better than me, though. That's the difference. Bazza's in second. I could have read the comments thing. I need to cut this down. We can do it. Right, anyway. So Bazza's in second. Pat is now in third. He's got Rido for company. Rido he's taking the inside. He's now up to... No, that's Pat still in third. I can't tell who's who because of how dark it is. Whose idea was this? Rido's now in fourth. This is Guesty in fifth. She was leading at some point, so she might have gone off at some point and has dropped her back. Mr. Guesty is now behind her. That's what he likes, I get. Homesick is now in seventh. He's dropped back because he was in fifth. He's now dropped to seventh. Even the wet weather taking the absolute one. I can't tell who that is. Was going sideways. And everyone's changing positions now. I can't keep up. Perton's in 10th. Thingamajig's caught up in 11th. So the bad start is now making up with a better start. Jokers is in 12th. Harv's in 13th. He's still in chase with the pack, so he's still got a chance. And Skyjacker's way, way behind. He's not going to be happy with that, without a doubt. Which I'm sure it probably wasn't his fault either, unfortunately. So we've got Big Dan still holding off Bazza. It is absolutely chucking it down. The weather is absolutely terrible. The back end wants to stick out. Dan's in his element. He's got Bazza, the Belgian bullet, right behind him, not giving him a moment's rest. He wants that win. Dan's spinning. Well, Dan's sliding. Bazza's bulleting. He's got Pat in third. He'll be chasing them down. It's a cracking position. Rido's in fourth. Bunny's in fifth. That's definitely yes, because he was second to last at the start of it, so he's made up a lot of places. Mrs. Guesty still in sixth, and that's Mr. Guesty having a look on the inside. But Mrs. Guesty still got the better hedge of him. Still in front. It's definitely going to be a fight worth looking after. Coy's now in eighth. He's got Homesick for company. He's not going to be enjoying that one because the Homesick will take on any advantage that he gets. That was somebody going wide. I can't tell who it was. Was it Homesick? And I think it might have been Thingy. Yes, definitely. He's now got Jokers and Perchon stuck right behind him, wanting to have a sniff of his exhaust. liking the smell of 99 octane, I'm showing. Harvey's still keeping in touch with the pack, but he's just a little bit way off. Just a little bit way off. Just needs a bit more speed, needs everybody else to bugger up again. And Sky is catching them up, so he's not out of it yet. Don't count his chickens yet. He's fast, and he'll catch up. So back at the front, we've got Big Dan doing what Big Dan does. He's got Bazza for company, saying, I want to try that, but it's not working for him. He just can't get it to slide like Big Dan can. Can't take advantage of this. He's having a little go, so yeah, why not? Pat's still in third. He's still in third. Can he hold it off for a podium? Can he hold off for the rare podiums that he gets? We love it when Pat gets a podium. Absolutely love it. There's nothing better. Reno's in fourth. He'll want a piece of that as well. He'll want a piece of third. He can catch Pat. He'll want that third. But he's now in fifth. He'll want the podiums as well. He's in a championship battle, I think. And he's got Guesty for company, and Homesick is now... We've lost somebody. Who we lost? It's Mrs. Guesty. She's dropped back. So Homesick's now having a look at Guesty. He's the championship leader at the moment. So he'll definitely want to make up more places because he doesn't want to drop. Coy's in eighth. Coy's now been dropped by Homesick. So eighth is still pretty good. So he'll want to be keeping his tabs on that one. Mrs. Guesty's dropped to ninth. She was fighting Mr. Guesty at one point. Now dropped back probably from a tiny mistake. She's got Jokers for company now. This is the fight for nine. And it's neck and neck going down. And no, Jokers has just gone into the speed, but he can't control it. Mrs. Guesty can't control it either. They've both gone off. They've both gone wide. Too late on the brakes. Just couldn't keep it together. And now they've both lost 10th to perch on, and even Halves is in front of him as well now. So disappointment for Mrs. Guesty, and Jokers has gone. Jokers has gone. Critical failure on the engine part, probably from going wide and smacking the barrier. You don't want to be hitting them. Thingy's dropped as well. Sky was in last. Thingy has dropped, bless him. He's now in third. Those two are having a good fight. Those two will be loving it, I can tell you that, even if it's in last place. Big Dan still in the lead, still holding that lead. Can he get another win? I think he won last time in the wets in the RX Rally X. So he's in the wet, he's in the Red Bull, he's at Red Bull in the wet. It's his element. We could have a nickname for him, for Red Bull drifting Dan. I don't know. Somebody more clever will think of something. But he's still got Bazza for company. Bazza's not letting off whatsoever. Ooh, Big Dan drifting around the first corner. He does lose time, but Bazza won't be able to catch him. Bazza just cannot catch him despite all the drifting. Is that the secret? Drifting in wet. Must look that one up. Pat's still holding off in third. Oh, the car just slithering and sliding. It doesn't want to know. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like the wet, sir. I don't like the wet, sir. Reno's in fourth. In the chase now, Pat, but the gap is increasing to third. He'll need to get his foot down if he wants that foot on his podium. Guesty is in fifth. There's Homesick, and the Homesick is dropping. He's been dropped by Guesty, so I don't know if he'll be happy with this. I'm not sure if he would, but what do I know about aliens? Coy, he's got Bunny for company as well. Bunny will definitely want more points. He's fighting it up, and no, there goes the back end. The back end's gone. The back end's had enough. He wants to go home. He's been dropped by Coy, and he's been... No, there's Jokers. So Jokers hasn't gone. My apologies. Jokers hasn't gone. No critical failure, except from the commentator's part. So Jokers is still in it. And he's fighting Bunny for 8th place. That's more points for him. It's points for everybody. And the back end's still kicking out on Bunny. The back end is not, and he's got damage on the front right as well. The back end is just not happy. It doesn't want to stick down. They're going 3 wide. It was nearly 3 on Half. Where does Half come from? Where did Half come from? Did he lick the stamp and send it, or did he send it by airmail? Half getting into the mix with Bunny and Jokers. Bunny's dropped back down to 9th. Harv making absolute joy out of this wet weather. He may not like it, and is that Bunny having a look on the inside? The wet weather might not agree with some people, but it agrees with everybody else. There's Bunny in ninth. He'll be definitely wanting that place back. There's Jokers that's slightly drops off of them a little bit, but he'll certainly catch him up again. Mrs. Guesty is in 11th. She's dropped back a little bit as well, and Perchon's dropped as well now. I'm sure he was further up than... We've got yellows. Who's that? Oh, it's Bunny! Bunny's lost the back end. Oh, well, whoa, who was that? That was Thingy. Bunny has lost the back end. Poor lad, this is not what he needs for his championship. It's not what he needs, and he's going to be absolutely kicking himself. There's Thingy Majig down in 14th. Where was that? Oh, that's it. So, back at front, Big Dan. He's still got Bazza for company. Bazza not letting go. He is held on to first like his life depended on it. He's not giving an inch. Neither has Big Dan. He's not letting him through. And then there we go. He's just having a look on the inside, and he just can't find the grips. And he's right on the tail end again. He's right on the tail end, but hang on, he's having a look on the inside. I'm going to do this for once. Oh, I can't see him. Still can't see him. There he is. And Bazza's gone through and taken the lead. And I'm not doing that again. Bazza has taken the lead. Dan will not be happy with that. He'll be wanting that place back. The fight for first and second is thoroughly on, with these two titans absolutely smacking it out in the wet. You wouldn't normally see, the car is just wiggling back and left and right. He doesn't want to know about it. The back end sliding out, but that's where Dan's best. And look at that. Look at the advantage it gives. Dan has now retaken the lead from literally going sideways. I don't know how he does it, I really don't. But Baz has now gone back into the lead as well, but he's gone slightly wide. Oh, like an absolute diamond. Big Dan just drifts round the corner, holds it in place, avoids any form of collision, and says, right, you think I can't do better? Hold my beer, boys. Here we go. Rito is in third. We'll come back to that fight in a minute. He's in a little bit of no man's land. He's got a gap in between second and fourth. Guesty's in fourth with Homesick right on his tail. He's now making up places. He's got a championship lead. He wants to keep it, and he'll want every single micro point he can get his hands on to keep his hands on that trophy. Pat is now second. Oh, Pat was in third. I'm sure he was in third at some point. This is how much I can't keep up with everybody. And he's still in sixth, and he's still good for Pat, but the third was definitely on the cards. But poor lad, you get podiums, and Coy's in seventh. He's got Jokers for company. He's definitely going to have to keep his eye on his rearview mirror, because Jokers will definitely want a piece of eighth, seventh. He thought about having a look. He's just backed out of it. Not enough room. Mrs. Guesty in ninth. She's got half a company. That's the take round. That's the take the long way round. The back end just kicking out a little bit. That doesn't seem to have slowed him down much as he's side by side with Mrs. Guesty. The Sky in 11th, who's got Perchon and Thingamajig for company. And it doesn't matter to them, it doesn't matter if it's first or it's last, they will absolutely duke it out like lions, like absolute bloody titans, and if that's just got me cancelled, I apologise. So, Harv's just having a look on the outside, Skyjacker's holding it. Oh no, the back end's gone again! Oh, poor Harvey, the back end just kicked out on him, couldn't hold it, sent him off into the grass, and he's dropped down into 11th. He's got Perchon and Thingamajig for company, so he's going to have a good fight regardless of who it is. And Bunny, who's dropped off after that poor incident after he lost the back end in turn 2, he's just trying to make up for lost places, but he's fast. Don't count them out yet. We've still got 15 minutes left. Still got a good 15 minutes, and anything could happen in 15 minutes, especially when it's wet. And Baz has now got the lead. And he's dropped Dan. Dan's dropped back. Has there been a mistake? Has there been a mistake? Doesn't appear to be. All the lap times are roughly there. It's just Bazza's able to get the faster time. That's the difference. And Bazza is about a second faster than Dan per lap. But because Dan drifts around the corner, for some reason it's just difficult to overtake. And oh, is that man coming back to bite him because the back end is snaking? Wet weather out there, really testing the drivers to the limit. And even drift, and oh, is that the back end? Oh, no, he just holds it. He just holds it. And I think this man was born in a rally car, I'm not going to lie. Rito is in third. Rito has a podium for the time being. But how long has he got it for? Because he has got two titans bearing down on him of Guesty and Homesick Alien. And Homesick Alien is having a look at the Guesty, and Guesty's already slipped out wide. Oh, it's hard to tell with these two. And yeah, the back end's kicking out on Guesty. Homesick could punish that. He could punish that. He just can't seem to find a way around him. But you know the Alien, he's patient. He's calm. He's the ninja. He's the Alien ninja. Take advantage when you least expect it. Guesty's back end still kicking out. Is he trying to drift round like Dan? Get some lessons, I would. For drifting. There's Coy in sixth, and oh, he's taking Big Dan line. He's taking Big Dan line, and he holds it in place, and he's got Pat for company. You love to see the back end kick out. Absolutely phenomenal. And he's got Jokers for company. Jokers definitely, after the horrible start, even though he started on pole and disappeared into the midst of chaos, I couldn't tell you where it was. Pat's just gone wide a little bit there. He's making up for lost places. He's in eighth. He'll definitely be wanting more points to help him out in his championship. Sky is now up to ninth, and bear in mind, he was last. He was miles off the pack at one point after a poor spin, ironically, where we're at now at turn 2. And he's now up to ninth, which goes to show that just the smallest mistake could set you back, but everybody else could do it. You just put your foot down, hope and pray, and it could catch you up. Mrs. Guesty in 10th. She's got she's chasing down Sky. There's just a bit of a gap there. Don't quite sure she'll be able to make it up, but I could be proven wrong. I've been proven wrong many times already. There's Harvey in 11th. He's in a little bit of no man's land. He's got barely anybody in front of him. He's barely got anybody behind him. So there's no pressure anyway. He just needs to bring it home, get some points. He's laughing. There's Thingamajig in 12. Despite being second and a slight poor start, I'm not quite sure why. He's up in 12, so it's not the end of the world. And in these conditions, quite frankly, if you came home last, I'd applaud it. It's absolutely wet out there. Tyres don't want to know, the cars don't want to know. Perchon is in 13th. Yeah, I think he was mid-pack at the start, so he won't be happy with this one. Bunny in 14th. Well, Sky was down there before. He was in 14th, miles off the pace before, and he's now up into 9th, so it could still happen. It's 12 minutes. It could still happen. So, Bazza is still leading with a commendable gap, and as soon as I said it, he's gone wide. Just went wide a little bit, and the tyres just touched the grass a little bit, but he's managed to survive. He's managed to keep it going in the right direction. So, he's got quite a gap to Big Dan, so he can afford to make a few mistakes here and there, but he can't afford to make too many of them, because Rito may be behind him in third, but it's Homesick. He's the threat. He's the biggest threat. And any mistake you make, he will punish you for it. He's in fourth. He'll be chasing a podium. Fourth is not that will be good for his championship fight, but he'll want better. You know what he's like. Guesty's in 5th. He'll be chasing Homesick as well. Coy is... Yeah, there we go. I thought it was a bit weird. Yep, Coy, who's got Jokers and Pat for company. This is a battle for 6th. Tight as you like. One mistake by any of these 3, and the other 2 will punish you for it. So it's keeping it in the right place. And was that Pat going on the... Pat's going on the inside. Oh no, it's Jokers. He tried to cut back, and Coy's sliding round, and Jokers is having a look at him now on the outside. Oh, he's just having a look. Not enough grip there. Dropped Pat a little bit, not by much. And speaking of dropping, there's Sky. He's caught them up, which goes to show that even being last, he's still in for a fight. There's Mrs. Guesty in 10th. He's managed to catch up Mrs. Guesty a little bit, not by much, but it's still there. You can still punish a mistake by Mrs. Guesty in front if it happens. There's Thingamajig in 12 in the exact same boat. Any mistake of anybody up front, and he can pay for it. There's Bertrand, who's dropped back a little bit from Thingamajig. He'll be wanting to catch up. Speaking... Oh, hang on. Nope, there he is. Cameraman being slow, typical. Bunny will definitely be catching up. This is not looking good for his championship, but never say die. Back up front. Baz is still in 1st. Still got a bit of a gap to 2nd, but there, look, there, there's Redo and Homesick are both catching them up. They're catching up 2nd. Big Dan's going to be in trouble. Homesick just kicks out the back end a little bit. Even the aliens are struggling in this wet weather, which I'm not surprised at. I'm surprised they aren't using toboggans or something. Oh, Homesick just loses that grip a little bit. Reno isn't able to capitalise on it though. But they are catching on. There's Big Dan. Oh, they've gone. I can't tell if he's drifting or purposely losing the back end at this point. But 2nd, 3rd and 4th have caught him up. So Dan is going to be under some cracking pressure at the moment. He'll need to keep his cool. But as soon as I say it, he goes wide, and that's Reno, and that's Homesick. Like I said, any punishment and Homesick will punish you for it. He's now in 3rd. His fight is still on for the grip on the championship. Now in 3rd, and now he's got Dan to have a... It's not about Dan to fight, and... Oh, Dan's having a look on the outside. He's wide onto the corner, and that's made Homesick catch him up. So close behind him, and there he is, Big Dan. Just look for the little red lights, that's what I had to do. And yes, Homesick has taken Dan. Dan, looks like he barely fought that one. Probably thought better of it. Probably thought he doesn't want to lose too much time on Bazza, because Homesick could slow Bazza down, and he could make it a sort of fight for 2nd, so might not have been a fight worth fighting for, but I guess we'll see. Guesty's now in 4th as well. Reno's dropped down to 5th. He was in 3rd at one point. He was in 3rd. Just a small mistake has brought him back down into 5th. He's still chasing Guesty though. Guesty's still in his sight. His top 5 are in a reasonable pack together. They're all on the main straight, so Reno's fuel's starting to look low. See, I ain't even looked at the tyres or the bloody fuel. Ladies and gentlemen, refunds are available. And speaking of pits, yes, Reno comes in. He's probably going to top up on fuel. I don't think the tyres have been touched. Guesty has plenty of fuel. Dan's got plenty of fuel. Homesick's got over a quarter of a tank, and Bazza's got a quarter. So Reno comes in. Now where's he going to feed into this? Pat's now coming through. He'll take 5th place off Reno. Jokers is going through. There goes Sky. He's now up to 7th. Coy's in 8th. Mrs. Guesty in 9th. And yes, he's just literally for the top of the fuel, probably to help him see through to the end. That's dropped him down to 10th. There's Harvey. Oh, Harvey's just going around the last corner, so Reno has managed to get ahead of Harvey. Harvey's got fingers in for company. Is he having a look on the inside? Oh, is he having a look? No, he's not having a look. He thinks better of it. Bertrand is in 13th. He's got Bunny for company, but see, Bunny has caught up. With 6 minutes to go, he's coming in rather fine. And don't think he's going to be able to catch him up as much. I think everybody's pretty much in their groove, and yeah, as soon as I say that, he starts losing it, and whoa, he drifts around it. Bring on rallying, I'm built for that. And Homesick has taken the lead. There we go. I did say that Homesick would be fighting for the podium. I wonder if Baz actually let him through, or he made a fight for it. I don't think Baz would have, because his fights with Big Dan, he wouldn't want to lose that much time on him. And Guesty's in third. So Big Dan has dropped to fourth. He was in second at one point. This is what I mean by Guesty and Homesick. They will absolutely punish any mistake they make. The pair of them are in first and third, with only the Belgian Bullet separating them. And Jokers is pitting in as well. Jokers is low on fuel, so he will definitely need fuel. That's why he's in. Duh. That's for me. This is Guest. No, she's in seventh. Really cracking. Oh, sorry. I need a drink. I've never spoken this much in my life. Mrs. Guesty's in seventh. Reno is in eighth, chasing her down. Every point will matter towards this championship. I'm not sure who it's with. I didn't even do the table to start with. This is how professional it is. We've got a yellow. We've got a yellow. Is it Pat? I think it might have been Pat. It might have been Pat. I think it was. So Pat's losing. Pat lost the back end, but he hasn't lost much time. And Skyjacker is now in fifth. That's how much he's caught up. That's how much he's had to drive. And that fifth place is going to be well earned if he can keep that one. Oh, Mrs. Guesty's gone off as well. She's gone off. She's gone on to suspend the kitty litter. It's no good. I cleaned that up years ago. As Harvey, is he going to punish Mrs. Guesty for eighth place? Can't get the positions right. And, oh, Mrs. Guesty's just going slightly wide. Harvey has a look on the inside. Can he get the traction down? No, he can't. He just can't. His thingamajig's right there. He wants a piece of this action. There's Jokers who hit it. He's down in 11th. Buddy's now in 12th. So he's definitely had to fight. He's definitely had to fight for it. And yeah, as soon as I say that, he goes off. Wow, I've been in a day and I've got commentators curse already. This is not going well, I think. And there's Perchon in 14th. He dropped down. Oh, he's fighting up in the middle of the... Yeah, can't see many mistakes. It could be me. It could even be this lap. I don't know. But Bunny's definitely going to be punishing for it. But he's low on fuel. With 3 minutes left, is that going to be enough? So, Homesick up in first, but he hasn't shaken Bazza all as much. Bazza's still hunting down that first place. He still wants a piece of that trophy for first place, but he's got Guesty for company, who's going to be hunting him down like a hungry wolf. He'll want that second place, and he'll definitely be fighting hard for it. And Big Dan will be wanting the remaining podium step as well. Bazza and Dan were fighting him for the top step of the podium at one point, and then the two Titans come along and ruin it to blame them. But end of the day, fourth is still a good result for them. It's still a good result for him. It's a good result for Baz as well if he can keep that second place. But can he keep Guesty at bay? Will he keep him at bay for long enough? Skyjacker in fifth, a commendable job from where he came from. Sixth place for Pat. Oh, can he hold it together to keep the sixth place? He is low on fuel though, I've just noticed. There's 2 minutes left. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough fuel? We've got Rito in seventh, chasing down Pat. He'll want every point, but he's in a little bit of no man's land at the moment. So he'll have to push hard in order to get that last place. Get from sixth place from Pat. This is Guesty, and Pat didn't have enough. He didn't have enough fuel for the final few minutes. Poor Pat, he's going to drop him. And Thingy's coming as well. He didn't have enough fuel. Oh, we hate to see it. Poor chaps. 6th and 8th at one point, and they've had to drop for fuel. Oh, no dear. So that means that Harvey's now moved up to 8th. Oh, is Pat going to get in front? Is Pat going to keep in front of Jokers? Jokers, oh, they're side by side. Oh, no, then Pat just gets through. Pat holds on to 9th place. Thinking Jig comes out in 11th. Where's the Coy? Coy. Haven't seen much of him. Must be me going daft. Birch on in 13th. Bunners pitted as well. Was he on intermediate? No. No, he must have been on. Is Bunny going for intermediates? Hang on, was Bunny on intermediates this whole time? Oh, okay. Right. So, Homesick still holding on to that lead. He's pulled away from the Bazza a little bit. Big Dan's in 3rd. Where's Guesty? Guesty is behind him, so has Guesty made a mistake? Guesty must have made a mistake. Big Dan is now into 3rd place. We're on the final lap. What a time to do it. What a time to steal the last spot on the podium. But can he hold off Guesty for long enough to keep 3rd place? Oh, Skyjack has finished in 5th. My apologies, I didn't realise we were that close. Well done, Sky. Commendable job from last. Reno comes home to take in 6th place. Mrs. Guesty comes home in 7th. Cracking job. Harvey comes home in 8th. Pat comes home. Oh, he's slightly gone wide with Jokers. Slightly gone wide with Jokers. Who's going to nip it to the line? It's a drag race. Oh, it's Jokers who must have nipped it on the board for 9th. Pat takes 10th. Couldn't get any closer. Thingamajig comes home in 11th. Coy comes home in 12th. That is Perchon. Yep, they're all in order. Okay, that makes it slightly easier. Perchon comes home in 3rd, 13th. Oh, God. Bunny coming home in 14th. Oh, if he was on the intermediates the whole time and I didn't notice it, I'll tell you what. I need to go to Specsavers. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Bunny comes home in 14th. If it was intermediates, you brave soul. Well done, though. But today's this man. It's all about Homesick Alien. He took the win in the first one and he's going to take the win in the second one as he comes through the final corner in this epitomal weather that even I could call as an Englishman. Comes home to take the win. The flash of the lights, there we go. Bazza takes 2nd with Big Dan holding off in 3rd. Well done, lads. And Guesty, is he out of fuel? Guesty's out of fuel. So that's why the whole back, he ran out of fuel. Oh, dear me. It wasn't enough to keep him going, but it doesn't matter at the end because it was more than enough to hold off 4th because Skyjack had already finished. So we're going to keep on. Let him keep going round. Down he goes. Take your time. In fact, actually, I could do this. I don't know how I could do this all the time. So Guesty comes home in 4th, snail's pace, but we will hold it right there. Yeah, that's good enough. So today it's all about Homesick, who comes home to take first in the first race and the second race. Maximum points, fastest lap. Well done, Homesick. Bazza, the Belgian bullet, holds on into 2nd. Cracking job, lad. Well done. That's a smaller amount of points. Well deserved. Big Dan holding off Guesty, who ran out of fuel. Holding off for 3rd. He did enough. He did enough, and that's all it needed. Guesty coming home in 4th, that we've seen. Fuel. If he hadn't run out of fuel, would it have been a different story? Skyjacker in 5th. Commendable effort, as I said before. Well done, lad. Redo's in 6th. I'm presuming that is Redo. I can't tell anymore. Mrs. Guesty. This comes in 7th. Well done, love. 8th for Harvey. That's a good haul of points for him. Jokers in 9th. Pat comes home in 10th. I'm assuming that is Pat because all I see is lights. Coy sits in 11th. Perch on in 12th. Bunny in 13th. And we've lost... Oh, Oh, we lost Thingamajig. Oh, no. Oh, poor thingy. Poor thingy. So, I guess that means that Bunny rounds off your podium. Whew. Oh, my word. Who wants to do that again? Anybody hold their hands up? I will murder you. Right. Oh, let's have a look in the chat then. I can do this. I can only just do it at once. Right, we've got Sky. Looking forward to watching this later. It's dinner time. Good luck, Bing. Smash it. Pfft, I doubt it. Hey, we've got Bazza. Hey, Binks, you smash these comms, buddy. I'll take your word for it. Mrs. Guesty. Okay. Pat with Coy's 23. Yeah, that was me. Yes. Oh, speaking of Guesty, hello. Good evening, Binko. Yes, hello. Yes, the identity is revealed. Yes. Pat, thank you. The combination livery is one of the many names. Me and Guesty had to start at the back. Right, okay. I think. Pat, again, this wasn't my best set of races. Plenty of drift practice for me. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely in this wet weather. You definitely need to practice. Ask Dan. He seems to be the master of it. We have Thingamajig. My gear stick was in third gear, and I hadn't realised at the start. Oh, is that because of the poor start? Oh, because his gear stick was stuck in third. Oh, that would explain. Oh dear. Well, Harvey, this race, this was a hell of a race. It just looks like hell. I won't say it was hell of a race. Pat again, the dry tyres in the pit lane were ridiculously slow through the pit lane because it was so wet on the exit. That explains why Jokers was so slow on the way out. And, Thingamajig 30-minute races, yes, and Thingamajig again, and the next one is in pitch black. Good luck. I needed more than luck, I'll tell you that. Coy, I believe. Yes, it wasn't fun to race in either. It looked it, mate. No, it looked it. I think I'd have just nope. Thingy, you are doing great, buddy. Very entertaining. I'll take your word for it. Homesick, we'll have to watch this later, Bing. Sounds great so far, mate. Again, if you say so. Mama Homesick, hello! Well done, Homesick. Great commentary, well done. Okay. I can't vouch for myself. If I'm honest with you, I personally think I have a face for radio and a voice for paper, so I'm just going to take everybody's word for it for the time being. With Pat again, we'll have to watch this second race later this evening. Going well so far. Well, I suppose that's positive. Thingy again. Hey, bud, you say what you want, man. I steal everything I say on here anyway. Nah, I can't say half the stuff, mate. I can't. Trademark. It's a trademark. I'll find my own, don't worry. You're a braver man than me. Yeah. If you're on about the second race, yeah. And all I'll say is, admins, don't you dare do night races again. In the wet. I'll make it my decree. Think it's impossible, dude. You just got to go off on a tangent and talk about Racer Brown's drug deals. We don't endorse those. I thought we discussed it. We don't endorse those. It's Mama Homesick. Well done, Minko. I think your commentary is brilliant, and it's so nice to see the whole race again. Well, again, personally, I think I have a face for radio and a voice for paper, so if this is what you think, then I'm not going to say otherwise. Personally, I'm probably going to look back at this and go, ugh, cringe. Not the cringe. Right, so I think I better wrap it up, hadn't I? Because I don't normally talk for very long, so my voice is slightly on the way out. So I know what I could do. I could do the table, because it'll be probably interesting, because we finished round 2, so I could announce the table for you. So here we go. So after that, we have Homesick Alien first on 111 points. Second is Big Dan on 81 points. Third is Bazza on 78. Fourth is Sky on 72. Oh, 1, 3, 4. Fifth is Bunny on 65. So, yeah, he's had to drop some points there. He won't be happy with that one. Sixth is Rido on 52. Seventh is Coy with 50. Eighth, Anton Poiker, the reigning champion. No show so far. He's down there in 44. Ninth is Guesty on 44. 10th is Perch on 40 points. Mrs. Guesty is 11th with 38 points. Thingamajig is 12th with 37. And Pat is 13th on 28, with Jokersin 14th on 16 points. Scary Rambo 15th on 16 points, I believe, yes. And Norcus has not yet shown up. So that's the update table. Right. If you want to see these tables for yourself, pop along to www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, or you could find our Discord, search Virtual Racers Club to come join us, and you will see us there. And you'll get to see this Muppet as well. What's the other normal thing? Oh yeah, do I have to do the YouTube? Okay, all right. I'm going to do a proper voice for this. Right. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share with all your friends so they can see more content. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Right, I think we should wrap this up. So this was WRX Season 6, Round 2 of the Virtual Racers Club. I was your broadcaster and commentator, insert hilarious name here, and I will see you next time. Peace out. Oh, no, I can't say that one. That's trademarked. Okay, well, I'll think of something. Cheerio for now, guys. Have fun and stay frosty.